Hello everybody, this is Sue from SueStarcraft, and I'm bringing you a game today that was highly recommended to me by one of my friends. It's supposed to be Man of One Way, and if you don't know who that is Boxer. Yes, Boxer, the legend of esports, the man who has won it all, and I'm sure gotten a lot of pussy in Korea, but that's beside the point. He's going to be playing the blue Terran today, and he's up against Gibberish. Okay, no, just kidding. He's up against JinrO. JinrO's playing under some Korean account. Have no idea what those characters mean. Doesn't matter. It's JinrO. So this is supposed to be part of a best of 5 series they played last week. Just a couple days ago, really. Not really last week, about 5 days ago. And it was one of the first signs that we saw of Boxer, and I learned that he qualified for GSL Season 2 as well. So it's going to be great seeing that veteran. He's now in his 30s, and he's going to be playing in the GSL. Hopefully Fruit Merchant can finally meet a match. Yeah, so his Korean account is Man of One Way. JinrO, also Terran, putting off about barracks. And Boxer barracks as well. So nothing really fancy going on, so let's just talk about the map a little bit. They're going to be playing on Delta Quadrant, and Delta Quadrant is a map that really a lot of people hold their heads and scream about because it's just so weird and there's so many abuses. For example, if I was Protoss, I could put a pylon right here and I would get that warp field energy all in this area here, and I can just warp in units and go straight to his mineral line. If I was Protoss as well, I can infinitely use these 3 cliffs here. You have this rise, this section here with the pylon I was just talking about. There's this section up here with the high ground, and there's this low section here. That's actually 4 different sections you can use to totally abuse with blink stalkers. Reapers are pretty good in this map, especially as far as the natural expansion goes, where you have this natural expansion here. There's some rocks here, so a lot of people don't use that first of all, but if they were to capture it, Reapers could abuse this cliff up and down. Vikings as well. Zerg Mutaplay is pretty good in this map as well. There's so much air you can run around with, and you can see just around the base, or all around the base, circulated with a lot of airspace, and nothing can really threaten it. Banshees are good. There's a lot of that players have to worry about in this game, and right away we see JinrO throwing down a Ghost Academy, and this is something we've been seeing from Terrans in recent times. What you like to do is just get a couple of ghosts and use that snipe ability to make an early push where probably Boxer would only have maybe a couple of Marines, and yeah, just as a reactor and sending out some more Marines. Another factory on the way as well. So the Ghost Academy on the way. What else do we have for JinrO? JinrO is putting on a tech lab, so he's differing in tech a little bit from Boxer. Boxer building the reactor and just not making any more units. Okay, there you go. A couple Marines there. Economy wise, pretty good so far, but you don't expect these guys to really slip up. Same thing as JinrO. Let's have a look at the income tab. Yeah, 18 to 18 harvesters. That's normal. That's pretty good. Having a look now at the APM tab. Now, this is something that I really was marveling at just a couple days ago, is how low these guys' APMs are, and yet they play so well. Just above 100. There's nothing spectacular, nothing like those Ghost of Koreans like Fruit Merchant. Well, Fruit Merchant is probably an exception, but like July is his APM is about 200 or above that. But you can see you can play efficiently at these low APMs and still be pretty good. And now we're going to see JinrO coming up with a small push here. 3 Marines, 1 Ghost, up against a bunker. I don't think that's going to work pretty well, because JinrO would have been hoping to use the snipe ability on some Marines here, and you can't snipe them if they're in the bunker. So that's pretty good use of the bunker by Boxer. The Boxer pushing out a tank as well. No siege tech just yet. It's on the way. Yeah, we have a starport as well coming out on the reactor, so you can expect to see either a lot of air fighting with Vikings, or you can see some medevacs. And let's have a look at JinrO's base now. JinrO now sitting on his factory. His tech is way behind. He has an engineering bay up. Not sure if it's for upgrades or turrets. More than likely upgrades. And here we have it, a small push now coming in, and it's a skirmish. When the sniper's going off, sniper's taking out 3 Marines so far. Yeah, this Ghost has 4 kills. That is phenomenal. Siege being set up now by Boxer. He's trying to force him contain. but this siege tank is so heavily damaged. This Marauder can just run up and snipe that so easily. You have a lot of SCVs coming in now, and they're going to be fighting it out. And well, yeah, Boxer is going to be annihilated. The second tank is going to come in. That's a failed contain attempt. These couple of Marauders are so good, and Ghosts are pretty good as well. So we have just a small force going to hold back Boxer from progressing a little more. He does a smart thing and captures the middle of the map with that tank on the Xel'Naga watchtower. Now, one thing about this map as well is that expansions, well, there are a lot of expansions, but a lot of them are blocked with rocks. There you see rocks there. You have rocks at your natural expansion. So eventually you can see a lot of saturation if the game goes on a particular length, but for now players are usually forced to take the one right in front of their base. So it's pretty vulnerable to really early aggression. And here we're going to see a couple of Vikings now. I'm not sure if he's going to be aggressive with this or if he's going to use it for spotting. If we click on the siege tanks, yes, they can attack all this area here, but that only because they have the siege ability, sorry, the Xel'Naga watchtower ability, so they see the range. But usually you have them stopping just about here, and you use the Vikings to get some extra sight and you shoot a longer distance. And now we have JinrO now pumping out a couple tanks, and siege tech not up for him yet, but it's on the way. More from Marauder Ghost heavy army, whereas Boxer going tanks and marines. Boxer decided to pull back. I'm not sure if he saw something that spooked him or he just decided, okay, I need to set up some defenses now. And he's pulling back. We're seeing a Banshee. I hate Banshees. I will let me rephrase that. I hate playing against Banshees. They are like according to Day 9, he said they were Dark Templars of the air, and they are just so ridiculous, so cost effective, so easy to get, and really compared to a Dark Templar, they're so much easier, so much more potent as well. So here we have that Banshee coming out. Banshees do so much damage. 12 damage, 2 attacks, that's 24 per shot. So 2 shot kills Worker very easily. And we have the Vikings now escorting these couple of Banshees. I'm not sure if Cloak is on the way. Let's check on that. Oh, that's them. Okay, so he swapped them. I'm not sure if they have Cloak. I don't think they do. Okay, so he swapped the barracks to bring a couple more others out. He's getting a couple more Vikings. That's really smart play from a good player. Not afraid to mix it up just a little bit. And here we have now the Banshees on the mineral line. Oh, this is so irritating. This is one of those things I just want to scream about. It's just so retarded. Two Banshees, 1 shot a Worker. That is ridiculous. I don't know when Blizzard is gonna address that issue with the Banshee. It's just such a powerful unit, and I think they're just too cost effective. Terran on the whole is just too cost effective if you ask me, but who knows, that's not their fault. They're just doing their thing. And yeah, it's not the fault of Boxer. I know a lot of people would say Boxer who he went and picked the Ember race and all that, but the truth is that Boxer was initially a Terran in StarCraft when he made his name as a Terran, and you would just expect him to pick up Terran as well. Just made that transition so easy. There are only a couple of players that really switched their races. One of them, well, the biggest one was probably be Hydra, or Idra, some people call him. Idra was initially Terran and he switched to Zerg, and Zerg are really tearing it up right now. For some reason I'm really feeling sorry for Protoss these days. Protoss having such a hard time versus both Terran and Zerg, and well, PvP is just so boring, so boring. It's just it comes down to zealots if the game ends in 10 minutes. So here we have a Marine running down this poor SCV. This SCV is going to run out of space. He needs to really hide well. He just decided, okay, here what, I give up, just kill me now. Good stuff here, but I'm hearing a lot of stuff. Oh, there you go. Boxer clearing out this destructible rock, so he's going to go try to attempt to get the gold expansion. And one thing I like about him is that he has these his air units in good positions. He's just trying to stop any kind of flanking action and any sort of Worker harass. And here we have him now pushing out 4 tanks, pretty potent force at the Xel'Naga tower. JinrO happy, and I think JinrO is giving too much of space to Boxer here. He's allowing Boxer to just take the map. Boxer is doing just that. He's setting up now for his expansion.